Hey there, I just want to drop a little bit about a book I read that I really enjoyed, and I think you guys should read it too. It is called The Stars Within, and it is by best-selling author Stefan Petrucha. I knew Stephen back from the days of Shooting Star Comics, and he did his 8-page short for us in one of our issues. It was called With Roses Bedight. It's a wonderful little story about clone babies. Anyway, nothing to do with this. Okay, so about the book, some things you ought to know first. It's a sci-fi book. In this book, Earth is dead, but, long live the legacy of Earth, right? And you get introduced to a little guy named Worm. A young man. He may be the most important soul in the universe, and he's trying to find his long-lost dad who disappeared on old Earth. And while he's doing that, you've got all these other stories going on. There are like 6 concurrent stories, I think it is. And it's all based around this sort of militant atheist group who want to save the universe from religious nonsense, one world at a time, basically by taking them over. Think Roman Empire a little bit. And then their groups of religions have gathered together, and they've called themselves the Pantheon. And there are different religions from all over the place that finally decided maybe we need to work together instead of fighting each other all the time. And they are trying to combat this atheist group. And while Worm is en route, he is forced to throw in with a weird little crew, which is a gender-shifting alien who is very, very manipulative, a war criminal, a genocidal female scientist who values research and knowledge above, let's say, people, and a very childlike woman named Calico. Now, in the middle of all this, there's also a war that's going to happen on the surface of Earth. There's this dangerous, world-threatening weaponry that is being rebuilt. Think Death Star, but stuck inside of a planet, and then are on top of a planet, kind of. And you've got you have this idea where people are arguing over the scientific idea of the soul, whether it's real, whether it's something else. And then you got all these twists and turns. There are enough of those to keep, Alfred Hitchcock excited and hooked. This thing has political intrigue, theological musings, and a tightly woven action story. And they play out in 6 different narratives that all work together to verge into this big war and big ending. All right, now let's talk about the good. This is a grand adventure. It is epic in all of the good senses of the word, not epic in the sense that it must be 900 pages and a doorstop. It's epic in the sense that there's a lot going on, and there are a lot of characters, and it flows, right? It's a grand adventure. But for me, the fact that it thematically talks about these bigger ideas like politics,